Hello YouTube and welcome back to some more Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition with a solo Dwarven Berserker on hard mode. I'm Wikigoogly, and last time we left I was maybe getting a little tilted there. I was trying to deal with a group of characters up here, 2 clerics and 2 rogues, I believe. And they just kept constantly bombarding me with hold persons and rigid thinking and stuff like that, which I have a really easy solution, which is to go berserk. But I didn't want to rest. I had a good amount of hit points. I knew it was doable. I had potions to use. I don't like resting all the time just to get back an ability. But it seems like it's not going to work out without doing a million reloads, just hoping for that perfect dice roll. So we've rested, and now we're going to come back and do it. I also left a little bit abruptly because my kids walked in the front door unexpectedly right then, so I had to kind of wrap it up, or there'd be all kinds of noise in the background. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. Gonna drink some potions. I'm gonna berserk. Okay, but of course I was too busy talking and not quite fully prepared. Okay, berserk right away, please. Okay. The rigid stuff still hit me, even though I am berserked? Does that cancel out berserk? Or am I just not successfully berserking? Okay, we'll save the strength potion. Get rid of these clerics. Let's get him to stop shooting arrows by standing next to him. Okay, 1 cleric down. And my sword has broken. That is the last of my 2-handed swords, so we're down to a 1-handed sword, which I'm not the most proficient with. I'm taking quite a lot of damage from these rogues. Okay, well, the berserking is definitely working towards not getting their rigid thinking spell cast on me, or the hold persons, or any other thing. But having my sword break definitely kind of spelled doom for me there. Okay, I think also since the clerics are going to waste a lot of time casting spells, I want to get rid of these thieves first, because they seem to be the damage dealers. I'm just taking way more damage than I should be. I am missing way too much, and they are successfully hitting way too much. Alright. Well, that finally does it. But yet again, I still took way more damage than I would have wanted to. There's quite a lot of useful loot here. Freedom of movement potion. And the absorption potion. I want all the potions. Another potion of power, that's a thieving potion, we would just sell it. The next place I'm going to head for is definitely the wizard. Who holds, okay, we can drop this armor. It doesn't sell for all that much. Because I want to have that potion, it's basically a fireball. I don't have a lot of ranged options with this character. So that will be extremely useful to have, I think. I've kept all the magical items. And the armor that should sell for the most. I'm missing out on darts of wounding, but I can't throw it anyways. And I don't think they sell for all that much. So that should be sufficient. And I'm going to go up to Noshkul. We're going to sell this stuff. Although the end of the Berserk has glitched again, and instead of just removing the temporary hit points, I appear to have taken damage from it. Or perhaps it's working right and I'm just not thinking straight. So first, let's go in here. Spend a little bit more money to get healed. No, we'll come back. Because I want to... One, I want to make sure I have the money if he's got more potions for sales, but I also want to have some inventory space to put it in. So, first we can sell stuff. Let's see what you got. Okay, identify. Boots, short sword, all the stuff. Identify. Okay, now I can sell it. I can sell it. I want to keep the boots. Don't need the armors. That's a +1 longsword, +3 versus undead, but I can't really use longsword, and at some point I will have a +2 greatsword. So I don't see a need to keep that around. Okay. And I really don't foresee myself ever feeling the need to switch to this belt. Ogres use, I think, blunt weapons. There's a few clerical characters that use blunt weapons, so maybe I'll keep it around just a little bit longer. But I don't foresee keeping that belt of antipode forever in the long run. Let's see. Yeah, morning stars are crushing. So let's buy one more backup two-handed sword. That's all we'll purchase from you. Thank you very much. We'll come over here to the cleric and get healed up. Okay, we want... He's got no more healing potions to sell. That is not the greatest. Okay, the rest of the healing we'll probably get by sleeping. There's also probably going to be another assassination attempt when I come up here. I do want to rest again in the inn to get my... I'm not surrendering anything today. Time to die. Oh, another wizard. And he has cast Horror on me. And I've just taken a ton of damage from magic missiles. Rashid here is not doing his job. I'm going to get killed by magic missile damage. Oh, how important being able to Berserk is. It looks like the images are finally off. Because Rashid's actually getting attack rolls. No, maybe not. He's sure missing a lot. And Rasad just died. Does this guy have unlimited magic missiles or something? He was able to cast magic missile at least 4 times. That seems a little unfair. Alright, let's try this again. Let's hope Rashid doesn't suck. And he actually can hit. And look, we got the guards here helping too. And nobody could stop this idiot. Hey, there's the horror again. There's the magic missiles. Come on, people. Help out. I'm sucking up all the real damage. You've got a monk and at least 2 soldiers shooting at a wizard, and they have not hit him once. This spell sure has a long duration. Okay. Once again in control of my character. And it looks like this time the wizard died from a critical hit from an Omnian soldier who finally hit him. So no XP for me. I don't have time for Proverbs right now. Alright, but where did he die? Somewhere down here. Yeah. Hidden in the trees. So we got boots, a ring, a scroll. All things I can sell. Sadly, I didn't get to be the one to do the killing blow. I'm gonna have to go back to the cleric and spend a bunch of money. Boots, ring, sword. Identify. So these boots help you against missile protection. AC plus 5 versus missiles. Now the question is, will that add on to the belt, or will it just take the best? Because if that's the case, I'll remove this belt and put on the crushing blow one. So let's see. Armor class, -4 versus missile, -4 versus piercing, -3 versus slashing. Put this on. Oops. My minus versus missile has hit -9. Take the belt off. Versus missile is -6. So it's stacking with the belt. -9 versus missile, -4 versus piercing is pretty amazing. So we're going to keep both of those on. The ring gives me infravision, which I already get from the helmet. And I'm already a dwarf, so I already have it anyways. So I can sell both of those. I can sell the wand as well, but I haven't identified it yet. So, sell away. Let's go back to the cleric and get some more healing again. Which I don't like. I really don't like that we got so owned by that wizard. I mean, my attack goes down to 17 because I'm level 4. But I also have another +5 modification. So I should be hitting AC 0 on a 12. I'm pretty sure a wizard didn't have AC 0, so I should have been hitting him at least 50% of the time, if not more, and I was not. Sometimes I just feel like the dice rolls are definitely not statistically accurate in any way. Let's identify that one. And then maybe I can sell it. No. We'll go sell it to someone else. So the next thing I plan to do is go look for the tomes. There's a tome of charisma and a tome of, I think, constitution that I can both get early on. Or perhaps it's a tome of charisma and a tome of wisdom. Alright, here's a room. Did I not rent it? Room, rent, there you go. So I am running really low on the healing potions. So that's something to be considered. I've been waylaid. Did I just waste my berserking? I did. What's going on there? Custom. Script. Attacked enemies. Do not use special abilities. Do not use offensive spells. Do not use defensive spells. Let's reload that. I'm not wasting my berserk on a few stupid gnolls just because the scripting was not turned off. I'm surprised I've made it this far without having that issue happen. Okay, this screen looks really, really dark right now. I have a little bit of a glare from my back window, and that accompanied with the fact that the map is just so dim, I can barely see where I'm walking. But I know I'm headed both west and south, so just gonna follow the mountains that way. I'm not too familiar with this area. I can't remember right off the top of my head exactly what encounters might be here. So if we head south, we get to these trees. I would like to continue heading west to see if it will let me go that way instead. Yeah, we'll go this way instead. I've been waylaid by an ogre mage. Are you serious? Alright. Potion of absorption then. Because he's bound to cast a lightning bolt on me. After he shoots me with 1,000,000 magic missiles. Okay, well, the potion of absorption was a waste. Let's hopefully I don't get waylaid again. That was a little bit much to be waylaid by so early on. Having 60 hit points is definitely very helpful, and way more than I've had with a previous solo character who was a fighter mage thief. Okay, fine. Let's go to the Gnoll Stronghold. Okay, these guys I can take out. But man, the difficulty setting of hard mode, having monsters do 50% more damage to you, it really makes having the more hit points. I mean, I'm glad I have them, but they just get eaten through so fast. I feel so much weaker than I actually am. Alright. So I've been waylaid by monsters twice, and both times I was forced to reload. And both times I was not waylaid again. So I'm definitely not doing it to avoid fights. I would have fought the ogre mage again and again and again if that was the way of it. Okay. I'm not giving you any money. Still too much. Time to die. Okay, so far I'm hitting these ogres 50% of the time. So that's a pretty good ratio. I've got my first gauntlets. I believe those gauntlets are dexterity gauntlets, so we're going to put those on. Now my dex is -4 instead of -3, so even better AC. The potions... Potion... Oh my gosh. No, don't drink that potion. Gulp. Ah, crap. Why would I accidentally click that? I broke my two-handed sword again on those Zvarts. I gotta do this fight again. The misclicks are real. Okay, so last time I hit them about 50% of the time, and they didn't hit me at all. Oh, I broke my sword again. That's not cool. I really am gonna have to find a magical two-handed sword sooner rather than later. Because now I'm not going to be fighting very good at all. I'm going to have all kinds of penalties and none of the good bonuses. That I was having with a two-handed weapon. And luckily the only thing I really have to fight down here are some Zvarts. Perhaps a carrion crawler, I'm not sure. I'm still attacking with a +2. That's basically because of the fact that I'm using a magical sword. The +2 is a lot crappier than the +5 I had before. Okay, I think it's this cave. Let's hope I'm right. I have a feeling that I'm not. I have a feeling it was the other cave. I took a lot of damage from you wannabe goblins. Thank you, finally. Okay, I'm gonna check the other cave because I don't really want to fight a carrion crawler and get paralyzed. I don't know why the dice rolls don't show every single swing. They only seem to show about half of my swings. Okay. Oh, we got one more. Okay. Potions. Much needed potions. Scroll. Scroll. The book I can't read yet. Because you can't equip it until it's identified. That's all I plan to do here. I'm already level 4. Almost level 5. Oh, we got some more swarts. So what I plan to do is I'm going to head back to Noshkol and maybe get healed by the cleric again, but more so because I want to buy at least 1 or 2 more two-handed swords. But along the way, I'm going to stop at High Edge, High something, the wizard, and buy the box that lets me hold potions, because that will help out with my inventory. Come on. Kill the little Zart. Okay, thank you. And we might deal with any stuff we come across along the way. Oh, thank you for the scroll. There sure is a lot of wandering monsters popping up. Alright, well, thank you very much. We've achieved our first tome. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode as we continue gaining XP and hunting down our key items. Bye for now.